Welcome to PeopleTools Tech Tips. I'm Randy Groncki. Let's move our data from PeopleSoft to Insights. In previous videos, we created PS query that extracted and shaped our data. Then we created a search definition that defines everything about how this data is used and controlled. Then we deployed that definition to OpenSearch. OpenSearch now knows this data set and how to handle it. See the links below to previous videos in this series if you need to brush up. This demonstration builds on the query and search definition created in those videos. As a reminder, all the objects used in this video are available at PeopleToolsTechTips.com and our GitHub site, PeopleTools Tech Tips. Let's get started. We move data from PeopleSoft to OpenSearch by scheduling a search index. This is a PeopleSoft delivered app engine that runs in batch. It uses the search definition to move data to OpenSearch. Navigate to Schedule Search Index. Create a run ID. It's important to create an intuitive run control ID for this process. You'll be using this run control ID over and over again to update OpenSearch. And once you have associated a search definition and index type with a run control ID, it can't be changed. As a rule of thumb, I use the search definition as a run control ID with the suffix of full or inc. This way I can quickly tell which run control ID to use when refreshing this data set. Here, I'll use the search definition we created in the last video, PT3 training, with the full suffix. In the run control page, your default search instance should automatically populate. In the search definition edit box, add your search definition. Then, in the indexing type box, change the index type to full. In a nutshell, indexing type controls how we are sending data over to OpenSearch. Full deletes all the data in OpenSearch for this dataset and resends all documents to create a new dataset. Incremental uses the last update date time field in your data to send only the documents newer than the last time you ran the extract. Existing data in OpenSearch is not deleted. If a new document has the same drilling URL value as an existing document in OpenSearch, the new document will replace the previous one. We'll use incremental indexing in a later video. Generally, full indexing is easier to configure and manage, but it usually takes longer and uses more system resources. Additionally, since the dataset is deleted and then reloaded, your users will lose the use of any insights visualization that is based on this dataset after it is deleted until it is reloaded. Depending on the data size and transfer method, this could be a significant amount of time. Run the process. When it completes, look at the log. The log records the number of documents indexed. This shows that 237 documents were extracted to OpenSearch. Refer back to your query to ensure that this is the correct number of documents selected by the query. Again, we see that 237 records are selected. So we're good. Looking ahead through the magic of video and time, we can see that OpenSearch has received 237 documents in this dataset. We'll cover how to do this in a later video. If OpenSearch has fewer documents showing than we sent, then the most likely problem is with our drilling URL not being unique. See below for a link to our video about ensuring your drilling URLs are unique. The next video will build on this data we just sent to OpenSearch by creating a search index in Insights. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and we'll see you next time here on PeopleTools Tech Tips.